What's up guys, the Strong Boys 19 here. This is going to be my first update video for the end of the last month, which was January. I was originally going to be doing the video last night, but I've been very busy with guitar and band practice as I've got a gig to do this coming Saturday. I haven't bought a lot of stuff from the past month, just a few records and 2 books from a band who I've mentioned before previously on the channel. Let's get started. The 3 records I've purchased were from a local charity shop, because you don't know what you're going to be finding until you pick up something good from a charity shop. The first one I was really happy to have, and it's in very good condition. The Carpenters, Close to You, from 1970. When I listen to the Carpenters, this duo is always beautiful and mesmerizing to listen to. The siblings, the beautiful picture, says it all. I love to listen to the talents from both Karen and Richard Carpenter. Karen's vocals are always some of the greatest voices of all time. Released through the A&M record label, the big hit on this album is their classic masterpiece version of They Long to Be Close to You. Beautiful versions of different songs written from different people. We've Only Just Begun, The Beatles' Help, Baby It's You. I love the Carpenters because of not only the voices from the siblings, but the sound of the music. It's comforting, sometimes energetic, and, it's wonderful music. They are not a guilty pleasure, and I do not care what anyone says when I decide to show the Carpenters for the first time on my channel, because I do love listening to this duo with their music. Love this album a lot. The second to last record, I was listening to some more of this legendary artist after I picked this record up, because I have not a lot, but a few, more than a couple of records from this artist. Frank Sinatra, My Way, from 1969 on the Reprise Records label. It's not an original. This is a very good album. After I played this, I've listened to his masterpiece, Only the Lonely. Then I've listened to A Swinging Affair. I really do love the versions that he did on a lot of different songs. Great versions of Yesterday, For Once in My Life, and of course, one of Sinatra's most popular, My Way, Mrs. Robinson. Sinatra is always one of my favourite vocalists of all time. And again, no issues from me when I listen to his music, because I adore his singing, and I do like listening to different artists in the traditional pop vocal jazz styles. The last record for this update is a much later released album from the mid-70s from a country legend. I don't listen to a lot of country, but with the exceptions of some artists who have written and released albums in the style, like with Bob Dylan to Neil Young, obviously Johnny Cash. John Denver is one of my favourites. This is a later album, Wind Song, from 1975. I do think John's voice is not only as iconic, but he had such a tone that was not just melodic, but sounds gorgeous. It's not just about that famous song, Take Me Home Country Roads. John wrote other brilliant songs. This is released on the RCA Records label, which is one of my favourite record labels of all time. And it does have a lyrics sheet. I haven't listened to a lot of John Denver. I do have a greatest hits of his multiple songs, but since I do like some John, I thought I might as well just pick this one up. Now on to the two books. A band who I have grown to love, Depeche Mode. I've been reading this for the first time. This is the book called Faith and Devotion by Ian Gittins. I really want to know the different times of history and eras from Depeche Mode, and what I love about this book, there are tons of photographs and information behind the different eras of the band through their history. And there was another book that was mentioned multiple times already from Ian's book that I decided to pick up. The book Ian mentioned when I was reading is this one, the Black Celebration biography by Steve Malins. This was known by many fans as one of the best biographies in Depeche Mode's discography. This is the 3rd edition, so there's a lot of pages to read. It's quite a thick book, smaller sized, but this got me really excited to look into this book after I will be finishing reading this. As much as that this is very, very good, insightful and fascinating information about the views of what the band thought through the experiences on each of these albums. This book, Faith and Devotion, was made, I think, in 2018. Yeah, 2018 for this book. So obviously it was made before Memento Mori came out. This 3rd edition of the book came out in 2006, whereas the original edition came out in 1999. So, 2 different books to look into a lot of the information, backgrounds and stories about one of my favourite bands ever, Depeche Mode. And with that being said, guys, that is my update video for today. I would have wanted to collect more records, but I do love to collect different things like books. I still have yet to read more of the I Am Ozzy biography, and I have yet to get myself started on reading the Last Rites biography. Thank you guys for watching, and I will keep you guys posted for more videos in the near future.